It's Saturday the 24th of July 2010, and yeah, if you're watching this video, let's have a think about this actually. Yeah, I'm going to set this video so it doesn't go live for a week. So if you're watching this video and you're one of my regular subscribers, you might be wondering why I haven't posted any videos at all for a week. If that's the case, then what that means is that I won the lottery today, the 24th. Which is nice, and I'm somewhere like, I don't know, probably in Iceland right now, because I've always wanted to go to Iceland. So if you're watching this and you're thinking, oh, I wonder where Fred's videos are, why isn't Conference Report post any videos for a week? It's because I'm in Iceland, maybe hanging out with Sigur Rós, which is an Icelandic band I really like. Maybe, yeah, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Seeing the hot spots of Reykjavik, then going to see some hot springs. That'd be great. Or maybe I'm in a warmer climate. Maybe I'm... where would I be actually? I might be in New Zealand. I've always wanted to go to New Zealand, so I might be there by now. So if you're wondering what's happened to Conference Report videos, it's because I'm in New Zealand or Iceland. On the other hand, if you're not wondering that, if you're not thinking, I wonder why Conference Report hasn't posted any videos, which means I have posted videos, that means I haven't won the lottery and I'm still here in Cheshire posting videos on YouTube and talking to a camera. But either way, whether this is the first video you've seen of mine for a week or whether I've been posting them all week, either way, hello future, hello from a week in the past. I hope everything's alright there. It's been quite an eventful couple of weeks for me, and I've got an even more eventful week coming up. I've got to drive north, drive south, drive all over the place. I've already put about 2,000 miles on my car this week, so that's going to be fun. And given that my car has already got 228,000 miles on the clock, that'll be an interesting experience. Yeah, so that's hello in a week's time. If you're watching this in a year's time, actually, if you're my kids and you're watching this in a year's time, hello lads. I hope everything's all right. I hope everything's cool with you, Nick and John. And yeah, because you'll have finished your A levels by now, and I hope you did well I hope you did as well as you wanted to with that, and that yeah, and I hope I haven't given you too much of a hard time, and I hope you're thinking about what you do next. I wouldn't rush into making any university choices in a hurry. I would advise you to take a year out or two, maybe do some travelling. Or just enjoy yourself, enjoy yourself while you can, really. That's what I would advise. And to my daughter, hello there. If you're watching this in a year's time, maybe we're in touch, I don't know, maybe we're not. But I'm still thinking of you, I still think of you 5 or 6 times a day. And try to imagine what you look like. I think I can do that pretty well, actually. Because I've got lots of photographs of you from when you were younger. So I'm doing that. And you're in Holland. I don't know if you're still in Holland. You were in Holland a year ago when I made this video. I don't know where you are now, but I hope you're well wherever you are. If anybody's looking at this video in 10 years' time, I don't know who that would be. Yeah, if anybody's looking at this video in 10 years' time, what can I say to you, really? I hope we've got the population thing sorted out. I hope there still isn't a Conservative Liberal Democrat coalition in the UK. God, I hope not. Tell me there is. Well, don't tell me there isn't. If there's a time machine, come back in time and tell me, back here in 2010, that David Cameron and Nick Clegg were booted out of office at the first opportunity. I'd really like to hear that. I hope there's a new version of a Labour government in power by now. Not New Labour, not Tony Blairite New Labour. No, a real Labour, a real one, That would be really nice. I hope there's massive taxation for the rich by now. I think that would be really great. I don't care if they leave the country. I want them to leave the country. Yeah, so anyway, in 100 years' time, if this video is still in existence in 100 years' time, it obviously means that I won't be. I mean, I might not be in existence in 10 years' time, but I'll be well under the ground in 100 years' time. So this video is one of a couple of thousand videos of me floating around internet. There might be. I'm kind of hoping there'll be reasonably intelligent systems up and running by then. I'm thinking there might even be some kind of expert system which can take all this information that I've uploaded. You know, like in the film Stepford Wives, in the original version of the film Stepford Wives, where the robots are kind of trained. You probably know the plot. In 100 years' time you might have forgotten though, so I'll just revise the plot. Basically, this group of guys want their wives to be compliant and do as they're told, so they substitute their real wives with robot wives. And to get their robot wives to learn how to behave, they have to get their real wives to record lots of phrases and stuff that they can then input. So I'm kind of doing that. I think that's, I'm not intending to, but I think that's in a sense what I'm doing. And there's probably some Stepford version of Fred in 100 years' time, endlessly churning out variants and little bits of and fragments and imaginatively generated versions of conference report videos from 100 years in the past. So the electronic afterlife. I'm still wandering through fields and sitting on my couch in Cheshire in some electronic version of Cheshire. If anybody's watching that now. Well, actually, the people who are watching that are probably also electronic versions. So hello electronic version of Gary, hello electronic version of Ooj, hello Nuclear Night, hello, who else? Hello Skeptical Atheist, hello Girly Voice. Oh God, I can't remember the name of anybody. I'm so sorry. All those people, all those subscribers, all those thousands and thousands of fans I used to have back in 2010. It's a funny old world, isn't it? Anyway, I'm imagining we're all digital by now, so that we're not separated by the screen anymore and separated by the years. All our bits and pixels are mingling, I would imagine, which will be nice. Strange electronic future. If anybody's watching this in 1,000 years' time, get a life, really. There must have been better forms of entertainment in 1,000 years' time by now than watching some guy from 1,000 years ago warble into a camera. Unless you're a historian, in which case, as I repeat, get a life. There's more interesting things happening in 2010 than some middle-aged guy wandering through fields and sitting on his couch in Cheshire. There really was. You know, 2010 was quite lively in many ways. It was like the fulcrum point. You know, it's the point where we had to decide were things going to get better, were things going to get worse. Was the upward trajectory of the Enlightenment project leading to a peaceful world going to continue, or was the whole thing going to crash and burn with overpopulation and climate change? This is the point where the heroes came forward. So don't bother looking at me, look at the heroes, alright, if you're looking at this in 1,000 years' time. And if in 1,000,000 years' time, I'm guessing you're not looking at all, because there won't be anybody with eyes in 1,000,000 years' time, will there? And there won't be any ears. And probably there won't be any such things as years or time or any of that kind of stuff. It'll all have been either smeared across multiple dimensions, or it'll all be kind of ghostly vapours just wafting through space, through multidimensional space. And I'll just be one of those vapours, will I not? Along with all the rest of us. Anyway, hello from 2010 in the future. Hello from the 24th of July. And yes, I'm probably a fantastically rich man by now. Lottery winner for the win. Yes. Bye all.